welcome to the 2025 Vibroacoustic Therapy Masterclass. I'm Narissa Young, and today I have the pleasure of speaking with Piotr Pitera. Peter, hello.
Hi, Narisa. Nice to see you
Good
again.
to see you again. Peter's a recent graduate of the Vibroacoustic Therapy Certification Program just last year.
Yes, it was great. Thank you.
You're welcome. So tell me how you came to VAD. What was the inspiration?
Yes, so actually, yeah, my first experience was not too long ago in April 2024. I went to one of the Body Mind Spirit Expo, and someone had a vibroacoustic bed, lying on the floor. I was like, "What is that?" I lay down and immediately got it, emotions, energy flowing through me, and it's like, oh my god, this is it, this is amazing. And um and recently, before that, I started doing again hypnotherapy, doing sessions, and in one of the sessions, I received a message that it's like, you're gonna start working on the sound frequency. I was like, what's going on? What you mean? And the moment that I felt it at that Body Mind Spirit Expo, this is when I knew, um, somehow I'm gonna be involved in that. Long story short, a few months later, I decided to, instead of buying the bed, I decided to start my own, doing my own bed, and start my own business.
Amazing and definitely inspired. So when you first started, you just started doing research on the materials. How did that unfold? I mean, that's a lot to learn right in the beginning, right?
Yeah, yeah. So actually, yeah. So I was planning just to buy the bed. But it one of the other sessions that I had with someone else, someone just told me, you don't know how to do stuff. You do have some engineering background. Why don't you try it yourself? And I started doing the research about the transducers, about the amplifiers, and I already was researching the music theory. On my own, starting to learn a little bit about the frequency. So I was fascinated with it, and yeah, started buying different transducers. I built my first bed. I overdid it. I will say that I put 16 transducers, a little
Oh
bit too
boy.
much.
It's about
Uh,
12 too many.
loved it. Although learned it the hard way. More, it doesn't mean it's better. Like you saying, always less it's better. So
Less is more, my friend.
less is more. So it did improve on that, and starting having family and friends, coming over, trying out, and everyone was like, build it for me, build it for me. And then someone said, I'm doing meditations. Why don't you do a cushion for me? And yeah, just a few months later, I created a company in November last year. So just a year ago, I launched. I went to Body Mind Spirit Expo and just said, just all right. If there's gonna be an interest, I'll make a business out of it. If not, I'll just do it for the friends. And I had over 300 people come over. About 100 people wanted to try it, and there was actually, I just had some prototypes, and people started ordering prototypes.
Yeah.
uh,
And it's amazing. And I'm sure you had a ton of trial and error at the beginning, but what's
sure.
evidenced is the popularity of this modality, and especially in the last 2 years. I've been in practice for 4 years, and it was a real snail's pace for the first year or so. And then in the last 2 years, it has really spiked up, and also with the availability of more equipment.